Welcome to Clayton Schick Outdoors. I'm Clayton Schick. If you're new to the channel, this is a different series here. I'm going to do a little vlog series. We got 2 days here, one of my favorite lakes, Nipawin, Tobin Lake. We fished the river system for 2 days here. We're fishing here. As you can see, there's snow on the ground, right? So we're obviously ice fishing. Ha! Wrong. We got the boat. We're going to do some last chance open water walleyes. It's like -2 right now. I'm staying right in the regional park at Reelman Cabins. Awesome little place. Got here late last night. All set up, but we're getting on the water right now. I am so jacked up to be out here right now. Like, it is beautiful. It obviously takes a lot more time to set up the camera and get things going. So I'm almost ready to drop the hook down here. For the first time of the day, I'm so pumped. I think I got a fish. Yeah, there we go. I was dropping my jig down to the bottom. Got hammered on the way down. That's one strike and one fish in like no time. Decent fish too. Not a giant. Anchor lock. So I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Oh yes. If I can catch these fish on a jig and minnow all day, that would be an absolute blast. There's a great way to start the day. Like a nice 23-incher. Pop it back in right away. There we go, fish 2. Not yet, didn't land yet. This one's small. Oh baby. Man, I am so jacked to be here right now. Okay, little guy. Fish 2. Oh, yes, this is awesome. This is my 3rd fish in like 10 minutes. This one's dogging a bit more. All I'm doing right now is I'm just going slowly into the current, like as slow as I can. 23-incher, so about same fish as before. Pretty good start. I got a horrible camera angle right now. I have no idea how this is gonna look. Fish 3. Fish 4. Well, little update here. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm still only on 4 fish, but I stopped fishing for a little bit and I went and actually drove around, did a bunch of mapping of some areas that we like to fish in the winter time, way down further down the lake. You know, it's a good time when it's nice and flat, calm like this, and especially midday to get out and map some of the areas that you like to fish in the winter. That way, when you go to set up in the winter, you have a good idea what's going on in that general area. There we go. Little guy. But did he just crush it? Crush it. Like just inhaled it. Perfect. Fish 5. Nice mark right on the bottom. Let's get down there and get him. Oh yeah, that's bigger fish. That's a bigger fish. I marked him right on the bottom just as I changed my minnow, and I was like, let's drop down there and get him. Oh yes. Heart's pumping. This is a bigger walleye right here. I don't know how big, but it's got some weight to him. Oh, it's doing what it wants to right now. Good fish. Good fish. Now she's coming up. Oh, back down again. You know, it's not a great big one. I think I have it hooked sideways. Just by the way that it's fighting right now, I can almost tell that it seems to be hooked a little bit sideways. it doesn't really have head shakes. It's more of a pull with a tail. Yeah, look at that. Belly hook this fish. It's a nice fish. It's not a monster. Fat fish though, like super fat. That's a pretty good fish. Pretty good fish. There we go. Nice. Nice fish. Not a monster, but a nice, like, I'll get a measure on it, but probably 26 inches, probably something like that. Yeah, 26 inches. 26 inches back in to live another day. There she goes. What am I? Fish 6. Fish 6. Fish 6. Fish 6 with the 26. Right now, that's the biggest. Up here on the screen it should say fish 6, biggest 26 inches. Weight, question mark, question mark. Nice fish, like about, I don't know, maybe a foot off the bottom. I try to pull my jig up just a little bit and gauge about a foot. That was a good mark though. There we go. I think that was that mark. There we go. That was definitely that mark. I brought my jig like just like a foot off the bottom where I marked that fish. Yeah, nice fish. Good quality fish. Good quality fish. Red zone fish. What that means is, what that red zone fish means is a fish that's inside the slot, protected size at Tobin. So we can grow these fish big. Chunky fish. Fish 7. Slimy Jack. Okay. There we go. Super light bite. And not a big fish. But it is fish 8. Fish 8. Should we count the pike? Okay, let's count the pike. So that's actually fish 9. Fish 9. Fish 10. I think one of the most addicting things to walleye fishing, jigging in general, is that initial hook set where you're sitting there and you're just kind of just hovering your jig right up off the bottom ever so lightly, and that little tick and that hook set, just that jam. Fish 11. Fish 12. The Northern Jack pike for fish 13. Unlucky fish 13, of course, is the Northern Jack pike. Oh, I marked that fish right on the bottom. I just set it right tight to the bottom. It's going to be fish 14. A little bit better fish. I'll have to net this one. Oh yeah, nice fish. Another like 22, 23 incher. Center back. $15. Fish 16. Little pike. Fish 17. Pike. Fish 17 or 18, I'll check. It's either 17 or 18, another pike, little guy. Fish 19. Oh, that's a little better fish. That was such the lightest bite ever. Man, these fish are fun here. They put up a good fight this time of the year. Fish 20. Fish 20 of the day. Here we go, we rolling now. Fish 21, 22, 23. It's a little sauger, but fish 24 for the day. That looks really orange.
Well, that wraps up the first day. I hope you enjoyed this style. It's a little bit different. I'll go through the next video, should be out in a couple of days, of the type of rod I was using, the line, the reel, and the jigs I was using, because it's the same as this video right now and I don't want it to be repetitive. So I'll cover all that in the next one. I know there was a little bit of information in this, but not a pile. It's not a super long video though either. So hopefully you enjoy this style of videos. It's going to help me get out more videos in the future. So look for the next video in a few more days. Thanks for watching.
When you sign up for Access Rural Internet, you can browse more for less. With unlimited data, you never have to worry about going over your limit. So even if your family's in Yorkton, but the cabin's at Saskatchewan Beach, you can still keep up with them on Facebook without any data restrictions. And with Access's low prices and no installation fees, you can put your money where it matters. Like buying that brand new boat for the cabin. Browse more for less with Access Rural Internet today. Visit myaccess.ca for more information.
So here we go, day 2. Hopefully we can get a little bigger fish than yesterday. Biggest fish yesterday was 26 inches. And looking for 10 plus pounder today. Let's get at it. What a gorgeous day. You see my breath? It's cold, yes, I know. But this is when the big walleyes come out. Oh, come on, let's get it. There we go. That didn't take long to start the day off. Like less than 5 minutes in, small fish. Fish 1 of the day though. There we go, fish 1. Make sure you keep an eye on your knot. See how my knot right here, it's at the front? That's not what you want. You want that knot at the back. Cinch that up. Check it after every fish. I could tell when I was jigging, something just didn't feel right. That'll just allow the jig to sit more horizontal in the water column. Fish 2. Fish 3. Little slimy jack. Back you go. Oh, saugers have feelings too, you know. Anybody that hasn't seen the difference between a sauger and a walleye, look at all the little black spots in his fins right there. There you go, right there. There's a sauger, little guy, like a 17-incher. Fish 5, tiny walleye. Oh, that was a harder bite, but not any bigger fish though. Okay, fish 6, another sauger. Fish 7. Fish 8, slimy jackfish. Oh, I was just dropping my jig down, just changing minnows. Fish 9 is another pike. Fish 10, slimy pike. Definitely the biggest of the day, which isn't that big. I got a long ways to go yet, if I'm calling that the biggest of the day so far. Said love pike fishing, just not when I'm fishing for the walleyes. I'm gonna eat fish 13 tonight. I'm gonna eat him tonight. Fish 14, little pike. Fish 15, 16. And he is also gonna be the second walleye that I choose to eat today. Sometimes when you're feeling down, you have to give yourself a little pep talk. And that is exactly what I just had with myself here. She's been a grind for me for sure. But at this time yesterday, I only had 4 or 5 fish. So I'm really ahead of the game right now for sure. I'm at fish 17. So I'm doing good. Now my average size is down a lot, but that could change with 1 bite. Still sticking with the jig in the minnow. Fish 18. Oh, that's better. That's a little better. That thing rocked that. I went from an absolute light bite to just something, I should have known. I went from a bite that was really light to something just got rocked. Well, of course, it's a pike. Fish 19, pike. Fish 20, walleyes. A little bit better fish. A little bit better. Biggest one of the day. This fish has some weight. Oh yeah, here we go. Feels good, feels good. This could be my biggest of the trip so far. I'm guessing 7-8 pounds for sure. Oh yeah, it's a big fish. Oh yeah! Keeping this fish chill in the water the whole time. Right now I get stuff ready and get a measuring board ready. And I'm gonna show you a really cool system to weigh these fish too, keeping the fish horizontal, not vertical. Look at the belly on this one. Oh yes, that's what I've been waiting for. 2 days. Like I said, we're gonna show you a really cool system to weigh these fish. In a little cradle. Made by FRABILL, it's called an umbrella net. See, the fish goes horizontal, get a good weight. $9.87 pounds. Right there. 28-inch, almost 10 pounds, 9.87 pounds. Hopefully that's just an indication of a few things to come yet. Nice fish. There she goes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what I'm using here, it's a FRABILL umbrella net. You get it from Cabela's, it's like 20 bucks. I took off the 4 long rods that it comes with, a couple little wire ties here on each end, and I gave myself a little cradle. Put the fish in there, put your ends together, weigh it. Fish stays horizontal, not vertical. Great way to weigh the fish. Definitely recommend it. I consider fish that's almost 10 pounds big. I would have been a lot more excited, but there's a boat that just pulled up beside me and I didn't want to scream like a little girl. There's no doubt that this fishery isn't a secret, and I think anybody that wants to chase after big walleye, that this is a destination that you should come to. Just take care of the fish though. How I showed you how I weighed that fish, it's so important. Don't hang the fish vertical through the gills. It's so hard on them. It's not good. You know, this place has become more and more popular over the years, and by all means, that's great. It's great for the tourism. It's great for Nipawin, but it's hard on the fishing when the people don't handle the fish properly. So yes, there's a lot of fish for everybody to catch and a lot of fish to go around, but take care of them. You know, I netted that fish. I kept it chilling in the net. I didn't bring the net and plop it right in the middle of the boat and just let it sit there and everybody, yay, high fives. No, get it dealt with. Fish is in the water, collect your things, brain them out, weigh them, measure them, quick little picture, back in. Save the high fives for after the fish is released. Fish 22, pike. Oh, little guy, little tiny fish. But guess what? It might be small, but A, it's not a pike, and B, that's fish 25.
So I have surpassed yesterday's day with a pile of time left. Also caught a bigger fish than yesterday. You could say that I'm getting better and better as the day goes by. Now, only if I had about 150 more days, maybe I'd actually catch some real fish. Fish 26. Nice specimen. Fish 28. Come on. There we go. There we go. So I had a fish, had a bite, and I lost it right away, right? So I dropped another minnow down. This guy, come on. Well, anyway, see here. He's got my minnow inside there. See ya, buddy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Those like 22 inches, big fat 22 inches. He's got some kind of big lump on his back here. There we go. A couple nice fish today. Fish 31. Fish 32, slimy pike. 33. Oh, baby. Drag burner. Feels like a pike. Fish 34. Northern pike. Pow, pow, pow. Fish 35 of the day. I've been using both kind of like a drifting technique as well as vertical on top of these fish as much as I can. Although it's never going to stay perfectly vertical because of the current where I'm fishing. But sometimes it's slow enough that I can actually mark my jig and kind of see what's going on. But definitely I've noticed the slower I can get that jig to work, whether it's even when I'm working with the current and drifting, if I kind of just leave it slack for a bit and then slowly kind of just work it along and it's at my own speed instead of the current speed, that seems to be the best results today for sure. Fish 36. Smallest one of the trip. Fish 36. I should just leave him on for bait. Fish 37. For fish 38. They are putting the feed bag on. These fish are chunky. Chunky. Fish 40 is hooked up. It's on its way to the boat. I'm leveling the saugers right now. Another small sauger. Fish 42 on a monster.
That'll wrap up this little mini series. I just want to go over a few of the things I was using here. I was using a G Loomis E6X 6'3" medium fast action teamed up with a 1000 Stratic, and on there I have 10-pound Power Pro, and I was running this time a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader P-line Halo. Those are definitely my line of choice for jigging walleye. I was using a jig here, a 3/8 ounce jig, Perch Baby jig they call them, made by Big Sky Flying Jigs, one of my favorite jigs. I'll leave the links below where you can purchase all these items online. I'll be starting to work on this footage right here. That'll be my last open water video before I transition over into some ice fishing. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. There'll be a lot of ice fishing videos coming out this winter. And anybody that has been continuing to watch, thank you very much. Thanks for watching.
When you sign up for Access Rural Internet, you can browse more for less. With unlimited data, you never have to worry about going over your limit. So even if your family's in Yorkton, but the cabin's at Saskatchewan Beach, you can still keep up with them on Facebook without any data restrictions. And with Access's low prices and no installation fees, you can put your money where it matters. Like buying that brand new boat for the cabin. Browse more for less with Access Rural Internet today. Visit myaccess.ca for more information.
Hey Clayton, you in there? What's this fancy little gadget you have here in your driveway? What is this little thing? Huh, this is pretty neat. What's going on, Bubba Ray? Welcome to Clayton Schick Outdoors, and as you can see, I have my hands on one of the new X-Over shelters by Otter. I'm going to do a quick little review and a little bit of demonstration here of what this new shelter is all about. Pretty excited for this. It's going to make my life a lot easier this winter for sure. So as you can see, the biggest change for the new Otter flip over shelters is the side door access. The best part about it is you're not losing your front door access. That's huge. So you got the two side doors and you have also the front door access still. I'll take you inside really quick, show you how easy it is to convert it from the front door to the side door access. So I'm sitting right now inside of the X-Over shelter here. I'm going to show you quickly how easy it is to convert this to using your side doors. All it is simple. Pop up your one side out of the socket, bring it down, go over to the other side here, pop it out of the socket, and then you can slide it down in here, right here, into this little clip that they have right there. Push it down, come over to this other side, pick up your bar, right there, clip it down. Right there, you have instant side door access. This is gonna be so much easier for myself and probably for a lot of people out there. You know how it all is when you get everything all set up here, you're constantly stepping over something, whether it's the buddy heater or the cameras or your flasher. You can have everything kind of all set up here, whether it's one or two people, and now when you need to step out, whether to check a tip up, or whether to chat with somebody, or whether to relieve yourself, it's a simple right here, out the door. How handy is that? Unbelievable. This is going to be a complete game changer for me this year. I know game changer is a hugely overused word, but it is. This is unbelievable. I'm so excited to get this out on the ice. One of the other things Otter's now changed, which is going to not affect anything to do with your fishing at all on the ice, but it is once you get your flip over home into the garage and you're going to assemble it. They now have what's called here the easy lock system. You can see focus up here, right here. The pipes slide in and out. Whereas before you used to have to kind of screw your pipes together and it would take a little bit longer. Otter says it's going to increase your time up to 70%. So instead of spending, that 3 hours in the garage, all of a sudden you're only spending 45 minutes. I think that's kind of close to 75%. Who knows? I'm not a mathematician. I'm a fisherman. I'm not even good at that though. Hey, anyways, that's one of the new cool features that Otter now has on their new flip over shelters. When you get them in the box, you go put them together, the easy lock system. Cool. A couple other cool features that I really like that I have for accessories is the 3-pocket cargo net there. And then I have the roof shelter, the dual rod holders here. That's super simple to install. And then the lights. The lights kick a butt. Definitely well worth the extra money to get these lights. I have them hooked up right now to a deep cycle battery, but you don't have to do that. You can hook them up to your flasher. When I'm filming, I'll run 2 sets of lights with the deep cycle battery, and the deep cycle battery has a bunch of other uses for me as well. Hey, Clayton, don't forget about this fancy little accessory. Oof! Oh, yeah, the Sportsman Caddy. I love this little accessory. I'll get out of the box right now and show you what it's all about. And as Bubba Ray mentioned, I have this other awesome accessory right here too. The Sportsman Caddy. This thing goes with me on all of my trips. Little tray here for whatever you need on the top, big storage, and then it clips right here beside you and folds down right here. You have, if you open it up, you have a cup holder if you need. You can get it everything. You can get it all your stuff that you have underneath. When I'm fishing alone, I will actually have 2 of these caddies set here. Tackle in them, food in them, drinks, whatever, camera supplies. I'll take the other seat out here and have 2 of these trays in here. But when you're fishing with a buddy, it's got lots of room right here in the middle of you. This thing is definitely worth the money. Get a Sportsman Caddy if you have an Otter. They're awesome. I also have a couple hooks hanging here. One on the back there, one on the back there. Those hooks will come in really handy for hanging coats or gloves or, wires when I've got camera strung, whatever you need. I know this video was pretty short, but hey, simple, sweet, right? If you are looking at getting the new X-Over shelter, get it. You will not be disappointed. I'm super excited to get out on the ice.
Hey, Clayton, maybe your next video will actually have some fish
Good
in
one,
it.
Bubba. I would like to get out and get fishing pretty soon. I know.
Better wear a life jacket.
Yeah. What is that even supposed to mean? You're so mean. Anyways, there's a video right here above me from last March that was at the Pap Lake Trout ice fishing. It was awesome. There's a 4-part series there. That's part 4. Look for the other ones. Right here is a video that YouTube recommends you watch. But yeah, hopefully I shall be on the ice shortly. Thanks for watching.
I'm so funny. See ya.